I took creatine for 6 months. Let's talk about what happened. Okay, hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. It is a beautiful sunny day in London and I am actually just walking to the gym. I did a speed workout this morning and now I'm going to do a lift, and I've been doing a lot more gym sessions. But today's video I want to talk about my, well, not really 6-month journey on creatine, but it has been around 6 months, and I want to talk about the positives, negatives. I want to talk about it all, but obviously one of the first biggest positives is just that it has led to just stronger muscles, faster recovery times, and I feel like I've seen so many improvements in the gym. So I want to show you what a current gym session looks like for me. And I'm actually starting a new 5-week sort of plan today and I'm really excited about it. I looked at it yesterday and yeah, really excited. So I will take you through what that looks like. Hello, it is the next day. I sort of ended yesterday's gym session and kind of just just got a call from like one of my best friends, but I essentially went and finished my gym session yesterday and just came back home, had dinner. I also thought about, like, I don't know if people want to see food, but like we did have like a very yummy dinner and it was like very gym bro-esque, I felt like, but literally just chicken, broccoli, potatoes. I forget how good like roasted, or not roasted, but like air fryer potatoes are. But I went for a little easy 4-mile run this morning and now I'm going to the gym again, and obviously I'm taking creatine every day, and I just feel like it is like pretty crazy to me sometimes that like I can go from like, say, a gym session like yesterday afternoons where I'm doing like heavy controlled squats after a speed session and then do a morning run, and now I'm going to the gym again and like genuinely like level of soreness is like on the floor and I just feel like I have energy, I feel recovered. And like tonight I'm doing a turkey trot because it is Thanksgiving, but I know that I live in the UK so it's not like a huge thing, but I'm meeting some friends to turkey trot later in the evening and it's just like an easy 5K, and there'll be pumpkin pie, which is like what I'm going for. But I just feel like this is such almost like a nice representation of just like the recovery element of creatine and how much I think it's allowed me to like do more, or just like be able to like fit more gym sessions in and just like feel like I can fully recover before like cramming something, because I never want to cram stuff in. I always want to like obviously listen to my body, and genuinely my body feels so fresh and also just like so excited to go to the gym. So yeah, I just had like a little bit of lunch. I had eggs on toast and a protein bar, so I'm like very satiated and ready for a gym session. So let's go and I'll show you what today's gym session looks like. I will say the only thing holding me back today is I started my period, so we'll see how this goes. $39.59. Another gym session done. That is 3 times this week. Okay, I'm just sharing because I said that I wanted to share more food, but this is just like a random little like mix of salmon. This looks so not good, but it is very good. Salmon, rice, salad, and like, I don't know, some dressing. I like ketchup too. But there's 2 fillets of salmon because it was actually going off, but I'm having this before I go and see my friend, and then we're gonna have dinner again later after turkey trot and pie, obviously. Okay, sorry if the lighting is a bit funny, and I thought that it would be good to now, like, since I've talked about some of the positives that I found with creatine, this is also way too much moisturizer, I thought that I would talk about some of whatever you want to call it, like the downsides. I just have to get ready to go and see my friend and just thought I would put on some light makeup. I also, this is off topic, but I actually recently looked at my YouTube demographics of people subscribed to me. And this is the only platform where I have more men than women, interestingly. And I imagine that most people are here for the shoe reviews, so I'm sorry. This is slightly different, but I hope that it's somewhat helpful. But I thought that, like, especially for the girlies watching and kind of like looking to get and understand like what it's like to take creatine, I think that like initially when I started taking it, I got a lot of women specifically like asking me about like any fears that I had around gaining weight, and that's something that I think would have previously held me back for sure. And I think that there's a lot about like how, I don't know, I guess like it depends on where you're at in your relationship with a scale. And I used to be very obsessive with it, and I like that used to be like my whole world. Like I placed way too much emphasis on it, and I have a much healthier relationship with it now. But I guess all that to say, like, if you're not in that place, I think that like, I don't know, that's something to maybe like work on. But also I just think that creatine is something where like if you have long-term goals of like being fit and healthy and wanting to like have really good brain health and strong bones and stuff, like obviously like you can do the weightlifting and you can just have like a really good routine and diet and everything. But I just feel like creatine just like really adds to that, and there are so many benefits that we don't like, a lot of people just don't realize. But I will start by saying that I do think that weight gain is one of like the quote unquote cons. And I wouldn't even say that I gained like a crazy amount of weight. Like I just think that it's like a noticeable like weight gain. And I don't weigh myself every day. Like I very rarely weigh myself actually, but like I only weighed myself because I felt like a little bit heavier. And I don't have like one of those scales, and I don't even know if these are like actually accurate, but like the scales that tell you if like the weight that you have is more muscle versus fat. But I would like to say that like given my like muscle development, like I definitely feel a lot stronger. So like I would like to think that it is just muscle that I have gained. And if that is like what this weight gain is, then like that's fine. I know that water retention is also like another thing that comes from like creatine, and just like when you might see like the number on the scale go up. But it's like something that I know a lot of people shy away from creatine because they don't want to gain weight. But I also just think that like it's been so worth it to like step into this much stronger version of myself, because I'm just so much more confident. Like I'm just owning my strong body and my strong legs, and I just like I've come a long way. Like having like I used to like absolutely hate my calves, for example. Like I really used to hate that specific area, just because so many like petite women growing up like that you would see in the magazines and stuff. And I know that we're seeing like a reoccurrence of like skinny culture and stuff and celebrities and like with Ozempic. But I would just say that like it depends on like where you're at with your relationship with the scale, and maybe like think about that if that is like really a huge concern, because like I truly don't think that it should be something that holds people back from getting the benefits of creatine. But to each their own. But I feel like genuinely I would probably say that that's like the one con. I otherwise have just been like really enjoying it, and I definitely do see a difference. And I think that I'm definitely interested to see, and like I don't know, I might in future just switch to like a powder form of creatine, because I kind of feel like I wanted the gummy format just to almost like have a step into it. But the interesting thing with the brand that I use and work with is that they also do powders. And I have had them before because they all come in little travel packs. So it's like very easy. You take it on the go with you. And obviously it just like keeps better than say like gummies would. But I feel like I'm still, I don't know, I need to stop being such a baby about it, genuinely. And maybe I just need to be like Gabriel and get, it's like a juice concentrate or something. And he uses that to put like creatine and vitamin C in. And that's like his daily cocktail that he makes. So maybe I just need to have like my own daily cocktail as well, because I know that everyone loves to shout about creatine gummies and like how they're not actually, like they don't actually contain creatine. And I was like, I would definitely say that I was very pleased to see that Create has creatine, but doesn't, like in this specific study, didn't have the actual like dosage that they market themselves to have. So I don't know, I'm kind of just like trying to keep an open mind about creatine. And I think especially as I start to get into the gym more this winter, getting to a point of going to the gym 3 times a week is not something that I ever envisioned myself doing. And I would say that like I have gone through a little like weird, I don't know, a weird sort of almost like bump in my journey with running. Not that this isn't normal, but like I definitely have not felt motivated at all to run. So it's like allowed me to just like take a step back from running in a way and really lean into strength training and the gym, which also just like comes at a great time of year because it is so dark and cold and gloomy most days. I mean, we do get like the occasional sunny day here and there, but most days it is just like so grim and I really struggle to get out the door. But like if I know that, for example, I'm like heading to a warm gym where I can like be indoors and like wearing, I don't know, like shorts and a tank top, that sort of thing, like then I'm slightly more inclined to work out. And I know that a lot of that just comes down to like discipline and all of that. And I definitely like have had that in the past. And I think that I'm starting to find it again with running. But I just think that the gym is a great kind of like alternative, but also a really great supplementation for running for like literally every runner. And something that I'm going to be working on in the new year is getting my strength training coaching certification, because I just want to be able to offer that to everyone that I coach, just like regardless of like whether or not they already strength train. I think that that'd be something that would be really great to offer in conjunction. I genuinely am finding so much joy from every like person that I'm coaching and these relationships that I'm forming, because like it just feels really special that they trust me to like, I don't know, help them in their journey with like running and sport. And yeah, but that is me. I am now ready. I need to run out the door to go meet my friend. Yeah, I just wanted to share a little bit about like what I find to be like maybe the con or the, you know, negatives, but not really that negative. But, you know, everyone loves to ask questions about it, so I just thought that I would address it. But I will see you later. It is the next day after doing a double run and then a gym. And I'm trying to do 5 by 6 minutes. So we'll see how it goes, but it's a total of like 7-ish miles. So we'll see if my body can do it, if I'm fully recovered. And yeah. Just doing the warm up and then we'll get started. I'll let you know how it goes. Part 3, trying to keep it controlled. Feel good. Like I thought I'd be so much more tired. Okay, we got home and finished the workout. It was 5 by 6 minutes and it actually felt really good. I feel like I went out a little bit quick on one of them, so it made like the last 2 efforts slightly harder, but we pushed through and finished and I feel really good. But I'm gonna check my creatine now, and I hope that you enjoyed this little update video and almost like vlog style, kind of just showing you what life is like and how much I feel like creatine has impacted my life and made me stronger and recover a lot quicker. So yeah, I hope you like this video. I'll do another update maybe in a few months or maybe like at the 12-month mark. But yeah, let me know if you'd like to see that. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment below videos you'd like to see, and subscribe because I come out with a new video every single week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!